Was Norway robbed of a place in the World Cup semi-finals? That's the explosive question dominating headlines across Norway after England's dramatic 2-1 extra-time victory in Miami. What should have been a story about England's comeback has instead turned into a fierce debate about controversial refereeing decisions, VAR, and claims that Norway were unfairly denied one of the greatest victories in their football history. Norwegian broadcasters, football experts, and fans are now demanding answers. Some have even gone as far as calling the match one of the biggest scandals the World Cup has ever seen. So what exactly happened? And why is the reaction in Norway so intense? Let's break it all down. The match itself was packed with drama from the very beginning. Playing in the sweltering heat of Miami, Norway looked fearless against one of the tournament favorites. In the 36th minute, Andreas Schjelderup stunned England by firing Norway into a deserved 1-0 lead. For a moment, it looked as though Norway were on course for a historic upset. But England responded just before halftime. Deep into first-half stoppage time, Jude Bellingham found the equalizer, bringing England back into the contest and setting the stage for an unforgettable second half. Then came the moment that Norway is still talking about. Torbjørn Hegem thought he had restored Norway's lead after finding the net in the second half. Norwegian players celebrated, fans erupted. But the celebrations didn't last. VAR intervened. After a review, officials ruled that Erling Haaland had fouled Elliot Anderson inside the penalty area during the build-up. The goal was disallowed. And that decision immediately sparked outrage. Norway's state broadcaster, NRK, made the incident a major focus of its coverage. Football expert Kristoffer Løkberg did not hold back. He described the decision as a scandal and accused officials of producing unbelievably poor refereeing. According to Løkberg, Anderson appeared to throw himself backwards, suggesting the incident looked more like simulation than a foul by Haaland. The criticism didn't stop there. Football analyst Lars Charnos took to social media and blasted VAR, calling the situation a total farce for football. Meanwhile, over on TV2, one of Norway's largest commercial broadcasters, commentator Simon Stamso, Møller questioned why the goal had been ruled out at all. He argued that physical contact of that kind happens constantly inside penalty areas and suggested the decision was only made because the sequence ended with a goal. As the debate intensified, another controversial incident quickly emerged. Attention shifted to England's equalizing goal. Norwegian players and staff believed the ball may have struck the overhead camera cable moments before Jude Bellingham scored. If true, the laws of the game could have required play to be stopped and restarted with a dropped ball. Norway manager Ståle Solbakken addressed the incident after the match. While he avoided making it the central excuse for the defeat, he revealed that the entire Norwegian bench reacted instantly when the ball dropped. According to Solbakken, goalkeeper Ørjan Nyland also reacted immediately, convinced the ball had made contact with something above the field. The Norway coach admitted there was no certainty, but said it was something his team would have to live with for the rest of their lives. That comment alone showed just how painful the moment felt. TV2 football expert Jesper Matheson went even further. He argued that if the ball had indeed hit the camera cable, the referee should have stopped play immediately and England's goal should never have stood. Suddenly, the controversy surrounding the match had expanded beyond one decision. Now there were two incidents under intense scrutiny. As accusations and debates spread across Norwegian media, FIFA stepped in. The governing body reviewed data from the electronic chip inside the official match ball. According to FIFA, there was no evidence that the ball had made contact with the camera cable or any overhead equipment before England's equalizing goal. But that explanation did little to calm emotions. Norwegian newspaper Nettavisen continued to examine both controversial moments in detail. Kristoffer Løkberg warned that if evidence ever emerged proving the ball had hit the cable, it would rank among the biggest World Cup scandals of all time. Another NRK expert, Karl Erik Torp, echoed that sentiment, saying that from a Norwegian perspective, such a mistake would be remembered as one of the biggest refereeing scandals ever witnessed. By this stage, the focus had shifted dramatically. Instead of celebrating England's place in the semi-finals, much of Norway was consumed by questions of what might have been. Were crucial decisions taken away from them? Did VAR get it wrong? Or were these simply the painful margins that defined football at the highest level? In the end, the result stands. England came from behind, survived intense pressure, and secured a 2-1 victory after extra time thanks to Jude Bellingham's decisive goal in the 93rd minute. Their World Cup dream remains alive. Norway's remarkable journey, however, comes to an end surrounded by controversy and debate. Yet amid all the frustration, anger and accusations, one message emerged from Norway's own experts. Despite feeling that key moments went against them, they praised the team's courage, determination, and performance against one of the tournament's strongest sides. As Christopher Løkberg concluded, Norway were the better team for large parts of the match, but in a game decided by the finest of margins, those margins went against them. And while England march on to the semi-finals, the arguments over what happened in Miami may continue for a very long time.